Good afternoon, everybody. It's me. It's your buddy. It's your pal. It's your friend. We're back doing the same old show we do every week. Fuck yes. Let's go. Just need to make the announcement. I gotta make the announcement. Alright. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. We're starting. We're shitting and we're farting. Alright. We're up and at 'em. Alright. Oh my god! Holy shit! Fuck yes. Fuck yes. We got 4 motherfuckers in here. Y'all need to get in here right now. Inside right now. Cause it's sample this Sunday. We're doing it again. We're doing it. This is the show where we send you a sample or a sample pack, and then you make a song in 24 hours, then we listen to whatever song you fucking made on this show right here that you're watching right now. I'm your host, Amelia. I'm your friend, I'm your pal, I'm your buddy. I'm everything and nothing more. How's everybody doing? What's the vibe for today? Because I don't know the vibe. I need to know the vibe from everyone else. How's everybody doing? Holy shit, we're up. We're up. I don't know what rhymes with up. How many words are there that rhyme with up? I have no idea. We're corrupt. We're not corrupt. We're not that corrupt, to be honest. Alright. Our friend, you were supposed to have a friend on the show here today. Dr. Duct Tape, also known as, Zwei Hander. Oh, thank you, Egg T. I've never known what your last name is supposed to stand for. See, I know your first name is Egg, but what's your last name? Is it Egg Turd? I don't know. Anyways, before I get off track, we were supposed to have a friend here, Dr. Duct Tape, Zwei Hander. We sampled their album this week for the whole thing that we do, and yeah, they sent out one stem per song on the album. The album is titled Zwei, just Zwei. I'll put a link to the Bandcamp where you can buy it in just a moment, but yeah, when you said where we send you a sample, a specific Dennis Reynolds gif from season 2 finale came to mind, but I can't find it, where he points at himself and goes like, me? Dr. Duct Tape, holy shit! Get the fuck up here! I'm gonna fucking kill you, Dr. Duct Tape! I see this motherfucker typing in chat! I'm gonna murder this motherfucker! Oh. Hi, I am so sorry, I'm having annoying fucking car troubles. I can join you in a sec, but go ahead without me. Okay! That's how we're gonna do it? That's cool. That's totally fine. So without further ado, let's get started. We've got a few submissions to listen to, a handful. We've got like, I think 7 or 8. And we're just gonna get started here. First up is Heathoid with When All You Can Remember About the Pizza Is the Feeling You Get When You Run Your Tongue Along the Roof of Your Mouth. Well, what an interesting title. I want to know what the fuck you're talking about. So we're gonna bring this motherfucker up. How you doing, buddy? We're talking to Heathoid. I can't hear you, my friend. I cannot. What if you're speaking? Oh, there you are. There you are. What's up?
Your mama.
What? My mama?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about my mama on my show. Let's not talk about my mother, okay? Unless you want me to talk about your mother, okay?
She's a very nice lady.
Aw, thank you. I bet your mom is nice too. So, what can you tell us about your submission today?
Um, I used the samples to make music.
Very interesting. So, like, in what way did you use the samples?
I don't even remember.
You don't even fucking, were you like on drugs or something while you were making this? Were you on like,
make drums? I used the bass to make bass. And I used everything else to make everything else.
She worked very hard. I watched her.
Did you did you make everything else on your own, or did you use the samples to make the everything else?
No, it's all samples, I think.
You used all the samples and you used it to make everything.
Samples. I didn't use a single not sample, I don't think. It's all
wow, that's fucking crazy. Is there anything else you want to talk about with regards to your submission? Like any finer notes? Any liner notes you want to mention? Anything you want to highlight?
No.
No. Not at all.
No.
Were you, like, inspired by any particular artists? Like, you know, like, what style were you trying to emulate here? Like, you know, you have any inspiration?
Really, I just go with the flow when it comes to Sample This Sunday.
You go flow?
Sample, and I think, how can I use this to make happen?
That's interesting. You just go right, you go straight in there, and you just do whatever the fuck you gotta do. That's great. I love that. Straightforward. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you as well, but unfortunately, we gotta get you out of here sooner or later so we can actually listen to whatever the fuck you made. So, I want to ask you one final question. What?
When you're not looking at me, I'm dead. I only exist when I'm being observed.
So when I kick you out, you're gonna die?
Yeah.
Oh no! I don't want you to die.
I'll come back to life.
Oh, you're like Kenny from South Park. That's so cute. Oh, thank you, Lord. You bastards. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you one final question, Hevoid. So I know you're here talking to me, but I hear another person. Who the fuck is that in the background?
My wife.
It's your wife?
My wife.
Holy shit, you're married? Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Do y'all have a cute thing going for you? Like what? How's your relationship going?
Push the beds together.
You
push the beds together.
You push the beds to, so it's not like one bed. It's like two beds, and you just put them together. Yeah, that's awesome.
We're very small bed. We're like military cots. We're just next to each other.
Hammocks.
We're hammocks. We have two hammocks.
You push the trees together.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all are like the two trees, and you're keeping the hammock up. You're like the two trees keeping the hammock together. Okay. I like that. I like that energy. All right. Well, that's all I've got for you today. What'd you say?
My name's also Heather.
What? Heather and Heather? Y'all should be fucking lawyers. That'd be an awesome law firm to start up. Heather and Heather. Heather and Heather Esquire.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Do y'all even know anything about the law?
They usually go by last names. So
we also have the same last name.
Yeah, but you could, like, break the mold. You could be the first name law firm.
That's true.
Yeah, you could break records. You could, like, you could become famous for that. So that's all I've got for y'all today. Is there anything else you want to say before we kick you out to the sharks?
Where I live, there are billboards for this, like, car accident attorney who's like a white guy with dreads, and his like subtitle is "The Attorney Who Rocks."
Really cool.
That's fucking hilarious. Does that motherfucker come into like the courtroom with that hair? See, it'd be fine if it was like a black person, but like if you're like a white guy walking into a courtroom with that hair. It's like, not only are you like, it's you can't do that. You have missed 0 submissions, Dr. Duct Tape. I take forever to do this show because I just want to yap all day. I just want to talk. I just want to blab on and on in everyone's ears because I just love listening to the sound of my own voice. It's the best. It's the best. I love it. So once again, we just talked to Heathoid on the phone, and we're going to be listening to their submission titled "When All You Can Remember About the Pizza Is the Feeling You Get When You Run Your Tongue Along the Roof of Your Mouth." Sounds great. Sounds freaking fantastic, and I bet it's going to knock my freaking socks off. We're going to listen to it in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, that was so fucking vibey. I love that. That was so fucking nice. That was so fucking happy. It made me smile. It made me smile so fucking hard. I got the biggest smile on my motherfucking face listening to that. Holy shit. That was fucking awesome. And if you thought that was awesome as well, be sure to give it a grapes emoji with the link right fucking here. Give it a grape with the link right there. I don't mean this in a rude way. I don't mean this as an insult, but it kind of sounded like early 2010s like Minecraft YouTuber music, like the Minecraft YouTuber intro. Like listening to the song, all I can imagine is like Like someone, like one of those motherfuckers, like Sky does Minecraft, like getting in trouble with his friend or whatever. I don't fucking know. Like I forget what those guys would do in their videos. Like why do people even watch those videos? I don't even fucking remember like why they like. Yeah, Catchman. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like a sped up building. That's why are you guys? I don't want to talk about that. That's not good. Nobody likes that. He also did a diss track with KSI, but this Headloid song is way better than any KSI diss track or any diss track that KSI's ever made, because all those songs are like, they're just negative. It's just negative vibes coming from them. Like, it's nothing but hatred and just awful energy coming from those tracks. But this Headloid track was just so freaking happy. It was just nothing but smiles on my face. Nothing but smiles coming from Headloid. Next Sunday the sample should be Thick of It by KSI. Listen, I'll consider it. You know, I'll keep my mind open. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Next up, let's get on to the next submission, which is by Vivi Rain, the iconic Vivi Rain, titled. I'm trying to fucking get the Vivi Rain with Radical Zone Shit DJ Piss. Beautiful title. I love that. I adore that title. And I'd like to know what it means. I'd like to know what you mean by this. So I'm gonna bring you up right here. I'm gonna bring you up on stage, get you to talk about it. How you doing? What's up?
I am in an unspecified fast food location at the moment.
Mm-hmm. You're at an unspecified location?
My headphones got disconnected.
Oh. You're at an unspecified location, you just said?
Unspecified because it is redacted, and whenever I type the name of it into the chat, the message gets deleted.
Oh. I mean, can't you say...
It is a monarchy, as they say.
Oh, you're talking about... Oh, yes. The Sandwich Kingdom. Yes. That funny sandwich man with his sandwiches. All right. What'd you order from there?
I know my partner works here, so we had to come in at the morning. So I had a croissant sandwich with a plain croissant sandwich, just the meat and the like croissant things they have. And I had that with hash browns. It was very yummy.
That sounds great. And you're still there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta be here till closing, so it's gonna.
Oh, are you like on the job right now?
No, I don't work here.
Then why are you
kind of sitting in the corner?
You're just hanging out?
Yep, just kind of hanging out here.
I mean, is like anyone else? Does anyone else hear you? Like talking on this show? Like there are people around you?
No, like I mean, kind of close by, like
Okay.
Like next to me.
Okay, I don't want to get any more sidetracked. So what can you tell us about your submission?
It's kind of I kind of made it. It kind of started becoming reminiscent of like Leroy a la Daria Core, like 2 or 3 kind of thing. Very kind of like clubby. I think it's very fun and very quick.
People on the show are always talking about some shit called Daria Core. What even is that? I don't know what that is. No one's ever explained it to me.
It's a genre I refuse to believe in, but I do like the sounds of the albums Daria Core 1, 2, and 3 by Leroy, aka Jane Remover, aka other aliases such as Venturing.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Like what kind of sound does Daria Core come with? Like, how would you describe it?
It's very Jersey Corn hyperpop inspired, with a lot of usage of mashcore/mashup elements. So there's a lot of vocal stems and occasional instrumental stems from other music.
Okay. I
frequently
mean, of
chopped
course you're gonna
up
use
and
stems from
sped
other
up.
music. That's like your whole thing.
course.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah, that's all I know.
that's how
to
you know
do.
you're listening to a VV Rain submission. Yeah.
I sample of the music. I smoke of the weed.
For sure, for sure. Is there anything else you want to talk about with regards to your track? Like any liner notes, anything you want to highlight? You know?
I did use all of the samples, but some of them might not be audible because I did kind of purposefully make the mix kind of trashy, kind of like overblown.
Oh, like on purpose?
As it were. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it would sound like better for the track I was going for.
All right.
Unfortunately, it does mean that like some of the less audible stuff gets washed out when you have 12 instrumental stems to work with on top of the extra samples you want to use.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do. I get it.
Yeah.
And plus, I didn't specify like you can't like turn down like a specific amount of so like you were like able to, that was like well within your rights to do that. So
yeah, I wanted to
big
use all of the
ups.
samples.
Yeah.
For the challenge.
That's real. That's real as fuck. All right. So unfortunately, we gotta get you the fuck out of here eventually, so we can like actually listen to what you made here today. So, of course, I love talking to you, but we can't talk to you for much longer because otherwise it's gonna be 5 billion years. You know what I'm saying? You know, without even listening to your freaking track. So I'm just gonna ask you one more question here. What's your favorite genre of dog? Like, what's your favorite what's your favorite genre of dog?
My favorite genre of dog? That's a good question. Well, you see, as a Snoopy profile pic haver myself, I love the floppy ear. You know, very versatile.
Oh, do you even know the name of the breed that Snoopy is?
Snoopy's a beagle.
That's right. That's right. Everyone put that in the chat. Everyone type in the chat. Snoopy is a beagle. Everyone type that so I know for a fact that y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Everyone say it in the chat right now. Snoopy is a beagle. I want everyone to say it. I want so I know that you all get the message. Yeah, but I think my favorite breeds of dogs, I think my favorite dog breed has to be either the Labradoodle, because I've got one right here. I've got my little buddy right there, sleeping in my bed. He can probably hear, like, everything you're saying and also all the submissions, because, you know, he's a dog and all that. But also, they're just really fun. They're really cute, and they're, like, they're, like, big, fluffy monsters. I love them. I love Labradoodle. Shout out to the Labradoodle. Did you know that they're not even fucking allowed to compete in, like, the Westminster Dog Show? Isn't that just such fucking bullshit?
Yeah.
That's such bullshit. I hate that. Because, like, apparently there's some, like, stupid rule where, like, all the dog breeds have to, like, have a specified purpose. Like, you know, some dogs are hunting dogs, and some dogs are, like, what other, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, dogs have like specific like purposes that they were bred to do. But yeah, so
Labrador of being a little silly with it.
Yeah, exactly. Like none of those fucking dogs. Like there's no single dog breed that is like for the most part they're just our little buddies. Like no one uses them to fucking hunt or like any of the other shit that they're supposed to do. You know, it's just it's dumb. It's dumb as hell, and I don't approve of it at all. So VV Rain, unfortunately, we gotta stop talking to you, and we want to get on to the fucking music. So, are there any final words you'd like to impart on the audience before we send you to the sharks, my friend?
Oh yes, I have self-promotion paper right
here
from memory.
All right.
This January 11th, I will be performing in a rave at the dog show in Minneapolis. I can provide the Instagram link for the public post, but I do not feel comfortable grabbing like the address and just kind of posting it here. You gotta ask for that yourself.
Okay. All right. So once again, that was the dog show in Minneapolis. If you wanna go see Vivi Rain, go see that girl perform live, then just DM her for the details. Okay. That sounds fucking fresh as hell. And if you want an idea of the kind of stuff she's gonna perform, then we're gonna listen. Get your ears perked up because we're gonna listen to some of her music. Once again, this is Vivi Rain with Radical Zone Shit DJ Piss. Beautiful name. We're gonna listen to this in 3, 2, 1. Woo! That was super fucking short, but it was like a fucking blast of energy. Like, holy shit! That was so fucking hard. That went harder than a motherfucker. Like, if a motherfucker had like their dick tied up with like a huge thick ass rope, if a guy had like their dick tied up with a big ass rope, like that wouldn't even come close to being as hard as what I just heard here. Like, holy shit, that was fucking off the chain. That was fucking off the it was everything. It was off the fucking shit, man. And if you want to give it a grape, be sure to use the link right motherfucking here. Honestly, I couldn't tell like what other songs you used. Oh, but she has a list right here. It's Leroy with Copyright Strike My Fucking Nuts and Carly Rae Jepsen with Call Me Maybe. Damn, do y'all remember Call Me Maybe? That's like such a good fucking song. I love that song so much. But what I loved even more was this Vivi Rain track, because holy shit! Damn! It was like drinking a Red Bull, like all at once, just chugging that shit down and like feeling your eyes like widen and getting, it's like fucking crazy. It's crazy. That was fucking crazy, my homie, my friendly individual. That was fucking awesome. And to be honest, I'm probably gonna give it a grade myself. You know, just thinking about it, I think I might. But yeah. So we gotta move the frick on though to the next track. We got a new here. We got a new motherfucker here. Someone new to the show with Multi-E with Sample Sunday, January 5th. Post crash, this shit sucks. Wonderful. What a genius fucking title. I'm not sure if they're in the chat right now. Let's check it out. Nope. Unfortunately, they are not in the chat with us. Very sad. Oh, very sad. Very sad. If you want to give them an and let them know we're gonna be talking about their song here, let them know. Give them a ping. One ping per person though. Don't spam their shit. But otherwise, let them know what the fuck is up. Yeah. Let them know. So yeah. I've never apparently Cashman, you were saying some shit about you had all caps on the motherfucker's name, multi-E. Is that are they like a well-known person? Are they like a legend? Are they like a folk hero in the community? I'd love to know. I'd love to know if we have oh, that's Moody. Oh, it's Oomphy. That's so sweet. Oomphy's always supporting Oomphys. That's so lovely. I love that. Oomphy-kins. Oomphy-chan. Lovely. Multi-E is not my oomph, me personally, but if Cashman likes them, then I'm probably gonna like him as well. So if you want to drop their Twitter or something, let me see it. Let me see it. I'm not sure if I'm spelling it right. Is with an I? It's with an I, right? I'm not sure if it's with an I. I spelled it wrong. I spelled their name wrong. I'm so sorry, Multi. I'm so sorry. I spelled it with an unnecessary I. That's my bad. But yeah. Once again, we're going to be listening to Multi with Sample Sunday, January 5th, post-crash. This shit sucks. That sounds fucking epic. That sounds like such a hard-ass track. We're going to be listening to it in 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? What even was that? Holy fucking shit, that went so hard. Holy fuck. Ah, fuck, my fucking leg is sleepy. My leg is falling asleep, chat. My leg has died. Oh, fuck, it does not feel good. Oh, I lost the blood circulation to my leg, chat. That does not feel good. I'm dying. I'm dying here. Alright, I think it's gone away. But holy shit! Hypothetical Multi that is not here right now, but could potentially listen to this show afterwards on the YouTube channel. Holy fucking shit, that went so fucking hard. Ah! Oh, it's falling asleep. Oh, fuck. It does not feel good. It does not feel good having your leg fall asleep. Really not fun. But this track was super fun. If you want to give it a grade, be sure to use the link right there. Right there. Go give it a grapes emoji if you want, if you liked it. Damn, I really love the way that you chopped all those motherfucking drum sound. Like it was like I really love when a song goes like I really like that. I like when a song sounds like that, because then like all you can it makes you want to dance like a monkey. It makes you want to just get up and just start like flapping your arms around and just like like just doing the big steps as a monkey. It makes you want to dance like a motherfucking monkey. That's why it's called jungle, I bet. I'm gonna bet $1 million that that's why that's called what it's called, the jungle genre. Because it makes you want to dance like a motherfucking monkey. And that song definitely wants to make me dance like a motherfucking monkey. I love monkeys. And you know what I'm gonna love even more? The sex track titled, let me see. I'm trying to highlight what this track is titled, but it keeps on just showing me the I know it's I want to see the title, you fuckers. All right. Sud with Peace of Mind, No Challenge. Very sad, No Challenge. See, our friend Sud told us about this in the STS Rec Center thread. They told us that unfortunately they couldn't fulfill the challenge, which was to use all of the samples in their submission. Very, very sad. It just means we're gonna have to dock $20 off their prize money if they win. $30 if Sud wins. But the $30 is still pretty freaking cool if you ask me. You know what you could buy with $30? Like a I don't know what you can buy with $30. Can y'all tell me something you can buy with $30? 2 packs of cigarettes. Oh, several. I doubt that. You cannot buy several pizzas with just $30. Maybe that's like 1.5 pizzas. But I don't know about several pizzas. Oh, Little Caesars is more feasible, I think. Oh, Little Caesars. Yes, we're using Little Caesars rules. Caesar rules. Apparently you can buy an old iMac from Free Geek Twins. I don't even know what that is, but if you can get an iMac for free, that's pretty freaking cool. But it wouldn't really be for free if it's for $30. Am I misunderstanding? Like, what even is the deal with that? I don't even know. I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah. Unfortunately, Sud is not here. If you want to give them an let them know that we're going to be talking about their track. Give them a ping. 1 ping per person. Just let them know what's going on here. Let them know. So once again, we're going to be listening to Peace of Mind, No Challenge by Sud. We're going to be doing it in 3, 2, 1. Shit. Damn. That got me in a motherfucking mood, bro. That was so fucking vibey. Damn. That should be like, it should be like illegal to be like that vibey. Because if we allow music like that, like as vibey as that to be played on the radio and on YouTube and all these other platforms, if we allow that in our culture, then people are just gonna just start smoking weed all day and just zoning out and not paying attention. And if we allow that, then that's not freaking good. You know, we can't have that be a part of our culture, you know, and this sort of music reinforces that idea to just damn. That was vibey in 3/4. That was like a vibe in 3/4, yeah. It's like a vibe and then 3 extra quarters, yes. If you want to give that a grape, be sure to use the link right motherfucking there. I feel like I say this a lot with people's submissions, but like it kind of sounded like an Adult Swim bump, like an Adult Swim bumper, with like the text, you know, the funny text, you know, like they're talking to you, like the text is talking to you on the TV, and they're trying to say some shit like this. It's like a silly ass little joke, you know. Adult Swim X Shell Corpus when? I don't know. Maybe. Momo and I will have to think about it. Because, to be honest, Adult Swim isn't the place it used to be, if I'm being real with you. It's probably not, like, the same people that ran it, like, that built up its spirit, you know? As, like, a brand and as, like, an identity, you know? Like, all those great shows that you know Adult Swim for, like, those people who worked on those shows probably, like, aren't even in the company anymore. Because, you know how fucking Warner Brothers Discovery is, you know? Y'all already know what the fuck is going on over there with that fucking bald bastard David Zaslav taking off my favorite baby cartoons off of HBO Max. So now I cannot watch my favorite Sesame Street episodes, all my baby cartoons. And if I can't watch my baby cartoons, then what's the fucking point of living? But yeah, that was a great fucking track from Sud. It was super fucking like, it was just super chilled out. It sounded kind of synth wavy, you know. It kind of sounded like one of those like purple and pink sort of like CGI graphics sequences of just like the motherfucker driving down the highway in their car, and it's like super fucking like 80s and crap. You know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying. Everyone knows what the fuck I'm talking about. So it appears to me that we're halfway through the show here. We got like 8 submissions and we just listened to the 4th, so we're gonna take a brief break from the submissions to talk about something real important to me, and it should be important to all of you, because this is cool as hell what we're doing here. Listen up. We gotta talk about the Shorples. So if you aren't aware, we have a rec center thread called Shorples, right? And what we do in the Shorples thread is, I'm going to link it here, first of all, so you can check it out. Is my co-host still being killed in a van? Yes, she's still being murdered. It's really sad. But let me talk about the Shorples for a moment. So every Wednesday, I put out a new prompt, a new topic for y'all to draw out, and, you know, then we expose it on the show. Whatever anyone makes between Wednesday and Sunday, we'll feature whatever is posted in that thread on the show. And this week's prompt was just you, because I want to know what you look like in 2025, since, you know, it was the beginning of the new year and all, just a few days ago. So I just wanted a reflection of what y'all were up to, you know, like what y'all are looking like in this new age, in this new year that we're in. Yes. We've got a few submissions to talk about here. Right there is Laurie with My Only Value. Then it's Mona with Heck. You see the little raccoon little drawing there with the donuts. And Game Center 199X with Year of the Snake with the that guy right there on the stream. Lovely drawings here. Me personally, I really like the I like the raccoon. I like the little raccoon girl. I really like her. But I of course I appreciate the other submissions. Like, they're all fucking awesome. I love when y'all make stuff for the show and for the server and for all that. So I just like it seeing everybody get creative. You know what I'm saying? They're all I really love the anatomy on Laurie's submission, My Only Value. That's the butt. That's the big butt. And she's real fucking good at drawing butts, let me just get that out of the way, like right here, right now. Laurie is very good at drawing butts, and I want to see more butts from her in the future. So yeah, that's pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking cool stuff happening in the Shorples thread. Once again, I'll link it right here. If you want to draw something for the prompt, which is, once again, you, that's the prompt, is you, go to that link right there and draw me some shit, and it could be our next server banner. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane that I'm allowing your art to be our server banner? And if you are the one I pick for the server banner, you also get to pick out your very own hex color for the Shorples role. So you can be whatever color you want. You desire. Whatever color you want. It's all right there in the Shorples thread. Go check it out. If you're an artist, if you want to draw something for the server, go do it. So without further ado, we're going to get back to what we were doing over here. Next up, the next submission is from PJ Princess, our friend PJ Princess, with STS1525, making this made me question my competency as a producer. Oh, that's not... Listen, alright? If you just keep on trying to be a producer, then you are a producer. Like, you are a competent producer. Like, if you just get up in the morning and you just, like, try to make a song at the very least. I mean, if you're putting down chords on, like, GarageBand or something, you know? And you're just, like, tapping on the drum machine little buttons on the GarageBand app, like that, you're a producer at that point. You know, it doesn't really fucking matter, like, what you use and, like, how fucking, like, well read you are on, like, how to, like, compose and, like, do all that shit. Everyone is a competent producer, in my opinion. PJ Princess has an artist statement for us. Quote, I didn't have the BPMs or keys when I started, so I just made a bunch of glitchy mini tracks. Some of the stems are very glitchy, but they are all there. That sounds fucking awesome. I can't wait to hear what PJ Princess has in store for us. Are y'all fucking ready? Are y'all fucking ready to hear what PJ Princess got for us? It's 8 minutes, so this is the longest track we've got here. This is the longest fucking track. It's 8 minutes. Are y'all ready? Strap in. Because we're about to hear it. We're about to hear what the fuck PJ Princess has cooking for us. Once again, her submission is titled STS 1525, making this made me question my competency as a producer. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. Alright, so we're gonna be listening to it. We're gonna be listening to it in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Whoa! Wow! damn, that was just like, that was like an experience, you know? I think out of like the people who consistently submit stuff, like the main players of Sample This Sunday, I think PJ Princess, you are my favorite sound designer out of everybody here. It's like, I think it's you and Default Gib, I think, ironically, who is the next submission we're gonna listen to. But back to PJ Princess, 'cause, wow, like 8 minutes, 8 minute track, 8 minutes and 40 seconds, 8 minutes and 46 seconds, almost 9 minutes, and not a single moment of that was wasted. Like, that was just, it was just a fucking experience, you know? It felt like I was going into like a different world. It felt not super now. It just felt like otherworldly, you know? That's all I can say about it. It's just fucking like, wow. If you want to give that a grade, be sure to use the link right there in the chat. That's the reference I was using. I was drawing, as you can see if you're watching the stream, I'm drawing SpongeBob, a really bad drawing of SpongeBob, by the way. Let me make this motherfucker's, because like, I made the pupils too small. No, but then I made them too big. Look, I can do this. I can do this. Look, see? That's like a normal looking like SpongeBob pupil. But back to the PJ Princess track. I just felt like I love like, there was not a single melody in sight, but regardless, like, it was just like super fucking like, it was like, it sounded like the beginning of Earth. It felt like super primal, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make his pupils tiny Oh, you want me to make them like, oh, okay. Yes, I understand what you're saying. PJ Princess, listen, you gotta keep making stuff like that, like, that are just like, what's that shit called when it's like multiple plot lines in a single, like, what, it's like vignettes or something, if like short little vignettes of songs, and I really like that because you never know what you're gonna get next. Like, yeah, like an auditory collage. Yeah, it's like, that's super fucking cool, VV Rain, and I like having new experiences in all the songs I listen to. Like, I like knowing I like not knowing where it's gonna go next. I like when a song is unpredictable like that. So if you wanna keep doing that type of shit. Like, that's my suggestion. If you don't want to do it, that's cool, but like, that's just my advice. So next up, shout out to PJ Princess, but we gotta listen to the next track by Default Gib. Default Gibson. Mel Gibson's brother. Can you believe? I gotta talk to Default Gib. I gotta ask him. Why didn't you tell us that Mel Gibson was your brother? What the fuck? What is wrong with you?
I
How
don't defend any of his actions that he did in 2009.
how could you allow such a man in your life? Like, do you talk to him at all? Like, what's going on with you and him?
I don't fucking know.
What, do you like best friends or something? Like, do you go to his house on Thanksgiving? Like, what's going? Like, I don't even know. I don't even want to know, quite frankly.
He disowned me.
That lifestyle disgusts me. But Default Gib, what can you tell us about your submission here?
I did sample everything. I think there were 12 samples. I did. It was really hard to sample all of them because, like, I think someone also mentioned, like, there weren't any like tags to know what key or BPM they were, so I just winged it. And then after I was finished, I scrolled up and Tarutrit posted all the keys and BPMs. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I probably should have told Dr. Duct Tape, Zweihander, how we did that. That's my bad. But I'm glad that y'all were able to like make such cool stuff even without like the details or the context of like surrounding the samples you're gonna use. That's pretty freaking cool. So is there anything else you want to talk about in terms of your track? Like any liner notes, like anything you want to highlight?
I was like high as hell making it, so it's probably definitely comes off like it.
Like in what way? Like what do you mean?
It just sounds crazy, like insane.
Like super duper
Like-
insano style?
I think I don't mean to self-diagnose, but like I have like crazy fucking thoughts, so it's like I'm not trying to say what it is, but like it might be something, you know.
It's not schizophrenia, it's not autism, it's not any but it's a secret third thing.
Basically it's a mix of all those.
Yeah, we like that. We like a smorgasbord of mental disorders in a person's mind, because that just means they're more unique. That just means like they have a different way of thinking, and that's pretty freaking cool. If everybody thought the same way, everything would be so freaking boring, right? Can you imagine how boring it would get if it like? And that's the question I'm actually going to ask you. If you could have one person, if you could have like their mind like go into every other person on Earth, if you could pick one person's mind to adapt to every other person on Earth, who would you pick? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me think. I mean, I've been playing Cyberpunk like nonstop since I got it, so I'm thinking, Keanu Reeves, but like.
Yeah, but you don't know Keanu Reeves like that.
No.
No, but like, what if he's just like a fucked up guy? Like, what if he was like, I don't know, like a monarchist or something, one of those. Like, what if he just becomes like, what if like we don't know what he's reading? You know, he could be reading like King George or whatever those guys are. You know, like his books.
I predict he has like one of the most fringe fucking political beliefs. Maybe he has like anarcho-capitalism or something.
Oh no.
I like anarcho-capitalism.
Oh.
It's pretty breathtaking.
Yeah, it would kind of suck if Keanu Reeves was outed as a pedophile like that. You know, that wouldn't make me too happy. I think if I had to pick one person to adapt everyone's being with, I'd have to go with the one guy who I know can lead us all to greatness. I'm picking Jesus Christ. I'm picking the Lord above, Jesus Christ. You know? Because I think he is the only one who can bring us back to the way things were before. And if everyone was Jesus, then everyone's pretty freaking cool, if you ask me.
I've been playing a lot of Warhammer, so I'm like envisioning what if Jesus was like a chaos god, just like messing around and just like tricking everybody. he's like maybe is there a trickster god? I don't remember.
Yeah, Loki.
Yeah, Loki, but like I'm thinking like Warhammer, but yeah, Loki works because Loki is. I remember reading a theory that it could actually be Loki. That'd be funny because like that would be Loki.
Yeah. If he was Loki, then he'd be lucky. If you know what I'm
lucky.
If I just said lucky ass motherfucker. If every poor chocolate
lucky
Birkin...
like this gif.
Oh, I love how this guy likes to jump and just like play around. That's so fucking cool. I think everybody should be like that guy in the GIF. But listen, Default Gib, I always love talking to you, but I gotta get you the fuck out of here. So, are there any final words you'd like to impart on the audience before you send you to the sharks, my friend?
Oh, you didn't explain, or did you read it? The title of the track? Hold on, I gotta boot up my soundboard. Give me
Hang on.
30 seconds.
Oh, the title is Eli Handle B. Eli Handle
hold
B.
on,
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what the heck. I don't even know what a E Handle B is. What is that like?
My soundboard is not. Wait. Do I have it in? Oh, I can't use a soundboard on stage. Okay. Just there. That's my impression of the sound.
What?
You'll
I don't even know what the I don't even know what the fuck you're even saying to me. My dog wants to go outside. Give me a second. Let me get up. Come here, boy. Go on out. See you later, bud. And we're back. So yeah, I don't even know what the fuck you're even fucking talking about. Default Gib, Eli Handle B. Maybe I'll hear it in the track, who knows? There's only one way to find out, my friends, and that is to actually listen to it. Give me a sec, I gotta fucking do this shit, See, the worst part about this is that I have so much fun talking to y'all that I forget that I actually have to like run a show and like maintain the structure. So I have to do all this fucking bullshit, like type in the stupid fucking link and then I have to I hate structure. I hate it. I want to be Mrs. ADHD all day. I just want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I just want to blab all day. But unfortunately, I can't, because everything sucks. Everything sucks ass. Yep, we're going to be listening to Default Gib submission with Eli Handle B, STS 1525. All right, we're going to be listening to it in 3, 2, 1.
where you been at? Getting all this promo. When it comes to money, bet these niggas is a no-show. I've been out in Bed-Stuy, chilling with my feet up, laughing at these SoundCloud niggas try to be us. When I say us bet, I don't mean a fucking group. Peggy been a solo act, it's Looney Tunes and Goofy Tunes. Catch me out in Barksdale, out in Fettuccine. While you pussy crackers still drive past PT. Oh, I'm up in Brownsville, strapped with a Kimber. All you yuppie pussies get swiped like Tinder. Now I'm at the White House, looking for your president. Out to Van pointing guns at your residence.
Wow! What the fuck? Damn! Holy shit, Default Gib! What the fuck? Where did you even come from with that? What even? What? I have no words. I have no words. That went so fucking hard. Holy shit. Man, what the fuck? Seriously, man. I'm calming down. My brain right now is getting the message from my conscious to receive the chill pill. I need to chill out, because that was, holy shit. I don't even fucking I have no words. What the fuck? Crazy shit happens when you, we do not have a limited amount of grapes we can give. You can just, if you like every track, then give every track a grape. But I encourage y'all to be more be tough. Be tough. So when you go to this Default Give submission and you click on that link, I want you to look at that post and really consider, does this really deserve my grape? Which, in my opinion, it definitely deserves my grape. I'm gonna give that a grape, me personally. But that was fucking awesome. That was so shit. My fucking heart was bump. I just couldn't fuck. It was a lot. It was a lot to fucking digest all at once. It was super fucking oof. Damn. That was fucking... I have no words. It was just fucking awesome. It was just... I can definitely tell you were listening to, you were playing Cyberpunk, because I definitely got a lot of, Cyberpunk vibes from it. Super fucking intense, but, in a cool way. You know, if that motherfucker Keanu Reeves, got his hands on, a floating hoverboard, he was just, hovering down the street, you know? And he's just going super duper duper fast. That's what the song kind of sounded like to me. That's what it kind of sounded like. But yeah, super fucking great track from Default Gib. Big shout outs to Default Gib. Even though you're Mel Gibson's brother, I don't even... The talent is clearly there. We have to, admire it, no matter, regardless of who's relatives with who. But next up, is a person who I'm pretty certain isn't related to any racists, no sexists or anything like that. No one on Mel Gibson's level, at least. Is Taro Trit. How you doing, Taro Trit?
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good.
Next up, we're gonna be listening to your track titled "A Forgotten Zwei." Can you tell us about it?
I sort of just went the mashup route with this one.
Okay.
It was very tough to make because of all the key and BPM stuff.
Oh.
But also, at first, my idea wasn't working that well, and I was even unsure if I should submit it. But I carried on. I did a little more work yesterday night, and then this morning I finally got it to a point where I was happy with it.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Keep on grinding, folks. You know, it reminds me of that beautiful quote that I love repeating. I've said it once and I'll say it again. 98% of all gamblers quit gambling right before they're about to hit it big.
That's so true.
And I feel like that's the same way with you and music, Taro Trit. You shouldn't give up on the casino. You shouldn't give up on those fucking billiards
Keep
games.
rolling those dice.
Go all in, you know? Just keep on going. Cuz there's a pretty good chance you might hit it big. So who knows? Who knows? You know?
We love gambling here at Shorpus.
We love gambling and we love talented musicians. That's the two things we love here. We love gambling and we love talented artists. Tower Trait, is there anything else you want to point out about your track? Like any liner notes, anything you want to highlight, you know?
It only uses the samples. I did
Ooh.
nothing else additional. No additional synthesizers, samples, whatever. Just the samples.
Yeah, there was some confusion in the sample the Sunday Rec Center thread about like the challenge. Like, if I say that you have to use all the samples, I don't mean like you can only use the samples, you know? Like, you can use other sounds, you know what I'm saying?
I just didn't want to for this one.
Yeah, that's real. That's a good that's a good self-applied challenge. I like that. You know, you're pushing yourself, even though I didn't tell you to. That's super fucking sick. Tower Trait, you already know I love you, right? You already know we're basically best friends, in my opinion.
Buddies.
Yeah, we're basically like pals, you know. We're like super duper ooper schmooper best friends, you know. But we gotta get you the fuck out of here eventually, right? So we can listen to your track. So, I just want to ask you one final question here. I'm drawing SpongeBob right now. Do you like my SpongeBob drawing so far? That's not the question, but like it's just like, you like it? You like my SpongeBob?
I'll fuck with it.
Right, but who's your favorite SpongeBob character though?
I've never seen it. I'm not fucking around.
Don't fuck around with me. Seriously, this is serious.
I haven't seen it.
What?
I
Nah.
saw the movie once.
You saw the movie's pretty good. That's a pretty good introduction
but
to
I
the
don't remember
SpongeBob
shit
world.
from it.
What? Bro, are you fucking serious?
I am.
Come on. Not a single thing?
No, I don't think
Fuck.
it's Nickelodeon.
That's fucked up. Like, do you like live somewhere where you don't like have Nickelodeon? Like, what's
I guess we only had the free air channels back then. I don't know.
Oh, like PBS?
I guess we didn't have Nickelodeon
Oh,
or Cartoon Network or whatever.
you didn't have cable. But that's real though. I think
Yes.
my favorite SpongeBob character has to be. I have a drawing up here of Squidward from storyboard artist Brad Vandergrift. And he's like a storyboard artist for SpongeBob. He drew it all the way back in 2013, back when the fucking Nickelodeon hotel was a thing in Orlando, Florida, and he drew that for me because I think we won a contest or something. It's pretty freaking cool. So I love Squidward. I think I got it because like the show doesn't work without Squidward, in my opinion. He's like a pillar of the show. You know, you can have SpongeBob, you can have Patrick, you can have all those guys, but if you don't have Squidward, then like you don't have. Then it's pretty mid-word, if you ask me. It's pretty mid-word.
That's so true.
That's so true. You get me.
You just square.
It would be just yes. And you know, I appreciate the stars like Patrick's star, but we gotta get Squidward. Squidward's important. Shout out to Squidward and shout out to you, Tower Trait, for being so freaking cool. You were our previous sample Supremo, right? I think so.
Yes.
That's so fucking cool. And
Run the track.
yes, run the motherfucking track. Yeah.
Alright, that's Christmas, not the New Year one.
Oh yeah,
That could
Vivi
be
Ring was
New
the
Year.
last person who won. They
Yeah.
won. She won the New Year. She won the last episode of 2024. Maybe you'll win the first episode 2025. Who knows, Tower Trait? Anything's in store for you, my friend. But we gotta get you the fuck out of here. So, are there any final words you'd like to impart on the audience before we sing to the sharks, my friend?
Anything is possible at ZomboCon.
I don't even know what the fuck. What even is that? ZomboCon? That's stupid. No, I'm not going to fucking ZomboCon. right? Because that's zombies. That's too many zombies, and it's too scary for a fella like me to go into with the fucking zombies. I don't like zombies. But I bet I'm gonna love this fucking Tarotrit track, titled once again, A Forgotten Zwei. That's fucking ominous. Cause like, who are we gonna? Which Zwei are we forgetting about? The two of them, the forgotten twos. Which two are we forgetting? That's fucking ominous. It's got me thinking. It's got me thinking real hard. Like, damn, if I had two people in my life missing, you know, I think I would just go apeshit. Like, just any two people that I talk to, like on a weekly basis. You know, I think I would just go apeshit, if I'm being honest. All right. So we're gonna be listening to this Tarotrit track. We're gonna be listening to it in 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Tartrit. Whatever reference you were trying to make there, I didn't get it. Me personally, it sounded pretty good though. It sounded ethereal. You know, it sounded dreamlike. It sounded like all those sort of things. But any reference you're trying to make is going right above my head, and if it went above your head as well, be sure to use the link right here to give it a grape. Damn. That was just like, was that some Vocaloid type shit? It kind of sounded like a little bit of a Vocaloid type thing, which, you know, I would have appreciated if you told me about it, if you're transparent about your use of Vocaloids. I should make that like a bullshit rule, kind of like you're not allowed to use Vocaloids at all. That would be so funny. Like, just fuck you in particular to that like one style of making music. But I would never do that. And you can clip this, and you can use this clip against me if I ever do that. I accidentally just said doo-doo. Anyways, Tarotrit, that was super fucking rad. You know, it was just a pretty good little mashup type thing. You know, even though I don't know what you were referencing there, was still pretty good. I'm trying to draw the SpongeBob right now, and it's pissing me the fuck off. Like, I'm just trying to, like, I just want to paint in this motherfucker. I don't even know what I'm doing. Alright. Next up, our final track of the night is by Hypergiant. Let me just see the title here. Zwei, would you say that? I don't know, Zwei, I said that. I have no idea. I just sometimes stuff comes out of my mouth and I can't even understand why, like, it's coming out like that. Do you even consider, like, I have problems like that? You know? I would appreciate it if you were more sympathetic towards people like me in the future, Hypergiant. Y'all already know what I think of Hypergiant. They're fucking... They always knock it out of the park with their submissions. Super fucking rad guy, super awesome producer, and really funny too. I kind of wish he was on here right now, but I think he's busy. I think he's a busy guy. If you want to at him, let him know we're talking about his shit. You know, rest in peace, TJ Hypergiant. If you want to bring him back to life, give him a ping, 1 ping per person. You know, if you want to do that. But otherwise, I think we're just gonna listen to this little track here. I'm not gonna fucking color this SpongeBob. Fuck you. Once again, this is DJ Hypergiant with Zwei, would you say that? We're gonna be playing that track in 3, 2, 1. That went hard as fuck.